would enablers therefore uh, be the themes that one can play? I mean, and ones which have more, like there is a BSE NSE, there is a CDSL, there is CAMS, all of which are kind of enablers to transactions, and kind of have virtual monopolies or duopolies as the case may be. They are not that impacted by the yield issues that you spoke about, I presume. That if the demand side is still intact, then their volumes and transactions stay as is. Do you think enablers, case to case, have merit for the longer term?
Technically, yes. So for example, we play real estate through home building materials, right? So real estate developers have other issues; they are asset heavy, whereas home building materials benefit from the same pickup in real estate. So, akin to that, you can argue that the enablers benefit equally from the financialization theme. However, in our case, the enablers are all perceived to be market infrastructure, which is in any economy is a public good or a utility. As long as the policymakers see that as a public good, there naturally has to be a cap on the return on capital. It can't be an unlimited profit making franchise. Whilst you might see them as a monopoly or a duopoly, they are there with the protection of the government. And in exchange for that protection, there has to be a cap on returns on capital. Otherwise, the whole idea of a public good won't be served if these companies start making gigantic amounts of returns on capital. So monopolies need to be seen with natural monopolies versus regulated monopolies. We prefer the natural monopolies where the monopoly has been built because the entrepreneur, despite facing an open competitive system where anybody can build businesses, still has managed to build moats and entry barriers, which in turn shows through in pretty high returns on capital.